One Piece chapter 1116, it is titled Conflict. We pick up where we left off in the last chapter, where we found out that the Void Century ended in Joy Boy's defeat. The One Piece world continues to sink, and they are currently on top of the moraines. This all happened because of the ancient weapons, and in this chapter, we found out the Roger Pirates, which I guess technically we already knew, but the people of the world didn't know, that they knew the truth of the world. Really good chapter, and if you guys enjoy regular breakdowns like these, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. With that, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's get into chapter 1116's breakdown. The chapter starts off with Emu standing in front of a portrait. I think we can all agree that this portrait is Queen Lili of the Nefaltari family, and we've seen that Emu had an image of Vivi in his hand during the reverie, making her a top priority. I have no clue why Emu is so obsessed with the women of the Nefaltari family. I've seen different theories where Emu was a part of a love triangle with Queen Lili, Emu, and Joy Boy, and then he ended up losing. Personally, I don't think that's what happened. I think it could possibly be Emu wanting revenge because Lili was the one that scattered the poneglyphs and started the Great Pirate Era, and since she is dead, Vivi is the only one that Emu can seek his revenge on. I also saw a lot of people trying to make the connection to the random portrait Sanji found when he was underwater before he went to Jaya. I have no clue why, but I wanted to mention it because it's something that I've seen. We also saw the different reactions of individuals. At Alabasta Igaram, he is crying to a picture of Vivi being missing, and Cobra's funeral in the Tomb of the Kings is happening. In the last chapter, Stussy, she had no clue what she wanted to do with her life now that she is free. Not saying that she wasn't ever free, it's just a little bit different now that she isn't going to be taking any more orders from Stella. I love that she asked and wanted Kaku to be set free because it shows her humanity, and I have no clue what she's going to do or what her role is going to be for the rest of the story, because she's not necessarily that important of a character compared to someone like Bonnie, who after this arc, she's reunited with her father and has no purpose of being a pirate anymore. Stussy, she's different because she's no longer going to be working for the world government because, well, she did indeed betray them. But I wonder, since she is a clone of the original Stussy, who was a part of the Rocks Pirates, if she'll be a pirate. I have no clue. In the last chapter, it was revealed that the ancient weapons, they caused the One Piece world to sink. The Mother Flame is the power source that fuels one of the ancient weapons, specifically Uranus, and that power source was stolen by York and given to the world government. And it's not a surprise that she did this because we know York, she wanted to become a celestial dragon. It makes sense that Uranus needed a power source because the different ancient weapons, to some degree, they have a condition behind them. Pluton being a ship obviously means that someone has to be the helmsman. Poseidon needed the mermaid princess, and she needed to be able to talk to sea kings. And Uranus needs an energy source, and back during the Void Century, they had the technology like the ancient civilization that was available. And since Egghead is built off of that country, it wouldn't be surprising if back then someone stole a power source in order to fuel Uranus, similar to the Mother Flame. Vegapunk had announced that Lelouch has been destroyed, and we get to see the reactions of different people. I love King Elizabellos, his reaction, because he says that this is the first time that he's hearing about it, and he asks someone to confirm this. And this makes a lot of sense because if an island was wiped off the face of the map IRL, we would hear about it because we have access to the internet and social media, and different news coverages would have happened worldwide. Compared to the One Piece world, where yes, they do have technology, but they don't have ways of accessing information like that besides the news coups, and that takes a while to spread all that information. So I think it's a good touch by Oda. Vegapunk, he apologizes since he's technically an accessory to the crime, and I'm not going to get too into this because I've already reiterated this plenty of times how I feel about each time Vegapunk apologizes or feels bad about creating a weapon like this, and I'll leave that video in the description. I do think that this could be a reference to Albert Einstein and his indirect involvement in the Manhattan Project, where he essentially suggested that the United States should begin similar research to Nazi Germany, who might be trying to develop an atomic bomb. Vegapunk's design is based off of Albert Einstein, so this could have been Oda's approach. Vegapunk also claimed that Joy Boy attempted to ensure the ancient weapons would be passed on to future generations, and if the world government wanted to use them for evil, then Joy Boy, he probably wanted to use the ancient weapons for good. We know that the poneglyphs hold the information of the Void Century. The Roger Pirates, they knew the truth about the world, meaning that they knew that the world was going to sink, and a lot of people are wondering and questioning, well, if they knew this information, why didn't they act? Let's be honest, would you really, I'm talking really, pay attention or listen to words coming from pirates? And also, they couldn't act because the story was waiting for somebody else, and that person being Luffy. Roger arrived too early, so all he could do is laugh. And I wonder, let's just say that the world government is fully, or whenever they're fully exposed, how many people will start to respect pirates? Especially because Joy Boy is the good guy and he was a pirate and he went against the world government. Will people now regret Roger's execution? And what about Ace? He was executed simply because he was Roger's son. I mean, technically, it was also because Ace is a pirate, but it escalated because Ace is Roger's son. But I do love seeing Rayleigh's reaction, as he's always been a guy who wants the younger generation to go on an adventure and live their life. So the fact that Vegapunk is saying all of this is kind of ruining the adventure, at least in Rayleigh's eyes. One more important thing about this chapter, we found out where the broadcast transponder now is. It's being guarded in the Fabrio Stratum, and the Iron Giant is guarding this. I think it's a beautiful panel and it's very poetic because the ancient robot climbed up Mary Joie, but we had no clue why, and he was assisting Joy Boy going against the 20 Kingdoms back in the day. Now we get that fight again where the Gorosei are going to have to go against the ancient robot, and I cannot wait. But that's it for chapter 1116. There is going to be a break next week, which is unfortunate, but Oda, he deserves his break. So let me know how you guys feel about this chapter in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. That's on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.